guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going. Cup of coffee in hand. We're getting there. We're getting moving. It's a little bit slower moving. It's the week after the time change because I film and then I post a week later for my own safety, so nobody knows what I'm doing on the exact day. And for the fact that when I upload, I don't have, there's no good internet here. And if I went to a better internet, it still takes time to upload. So instead of trying to stress and trying to make it work, I was like, if I just post a week later, it works out better for me. So I never realized how bad our internet was here until we went to, when we went to Michigan. I was in the city, and just used internet at a family's house. And I was like, wow, my videos upload in 1 to 2 hours. That's crazy. Because here, even not here, I don't think I could even upload at the house. It would take I did way back when I had a smaller camera and it was smaller footage and stuff. It would just take all night to do it, and it was just really, if I was lucky, and then it sometimes kicked you off and it wasn't good. But where we I'm a couple miles from here is where we go upload, and it still takes sometimes 4 to 6 hours for one video. So I'm like, that's just crazy. So just, yeah, it's okay. It's the price you pay for a mountain. You think that you are on top of the world and you are closer to cell phone towers. You can see cell phone towers, so you would think it would work amazing. Yeah, it doesn't. So it's the price you pay. So that's how I film my videos a week later. So anyways, so it is actually the day after the time change. And so does anybody else not like time change? Okay, I didn't mind it. I don't mind it. I guess whatever, it's whatever reason. But when you have little kids, oh, forget it. Forget it, forget it, forget it. I remember that spring forward, fall back, it was the worst to try to get kids. You get them going in a routine and it's so good, and then the time change comes and it just throws everybody off, and I'm like, why? So I do not like time change for that reason. I think someone told me, one of my kids told me, I haven't read about it, but one of my kids said that they're thinking of stopping that, and I don't know. I guess I could Google it real quick, but maybe someone will chime in. It's usually easier. You guys have tons of, I love asking questions. It could take me 2 seconds to Google, but it's kind of nice because everybody gives their input on things. So it's a good thing. Ask away. Fill some community in here. So how time change, is that something? I know not every place in America changes the time, which I'm like, how do they do that? That's pretty cool. But I know that doesn't happen everywhere. So is that going to be a national thing, or is it going to be state to state? How does that work? I don't know. Anyways, I don't like time change. I want them to stay nice. I want it to stay later or lighter later. That's always a good thing, but it is what it is. So anyway, so it is now 8 o'clock. Oh no, it's 8 o'clock according to the real world. It's now going to 9 o'clock right now. So I am just a lot behind in my eyes. But you know what? It's okay. I'll just have a longer day today. So we had a good weekend. Our weekend consisted of sick kids. I had, my boys were down. And so it just peaked. It just peaked on Steven. Steven had where it was so bad this weekend. His ear was hurting him to start, but then it just all the yuck came up, and it was just everywhere. It came up into fruition in his body and life. And so it was just, he just looked miserable this weekend. So Jensen is getting on the road to recovery. So I'm like, okay, I feel like he even made it. I have had him I've kept the boys separate because, I've tried, anytime there's sickness, I try to keep kids separate just for the fact of hey, let's see if it doesn't spread. So if he was the first one, so I stuck him in my room. I'm like, you're there, but then Steven got it. He wasn't even, of course they share a room, but he obviously got contaminated at some point. So then he got it, but then Jensen was feeling better. So I didn't want him to reinfest him, reinfest some disease. But anyways, so I feel like he is on the road to recovery, where I feel like I can put him back in the bedroom and it's safe. So they were hanging out yesterday, and I'm like, he came out of my room and he was finally in his room playing a little bit. And I'm like, ooh, I feel like this goes. So today is going to be detox my room and not detox, what is it called? I wouldn't even know. Strip my room of germs. Is that it? I've been spraying Lysol everywhere, but I'm going to clean my room out, wash my bedding, get all that stuff so I can return to my bed. I don't mind my couch. I have a really comfy couch. Don't mind sleeping out here. The bad thing is I have Maxine. She sleeps wherever I sleep. And if those kitty cats, because my cats live outside year round and outside at night, and those cats are, she is boom. She's an alert dog. I say she's a freak of nature because she hears everything. And she's boom, out of a dead sleep. She'll be in a dead dog coma sleep. Can I say that? She's not dead, but just a coma sleep. And you hear a cat noise or you hear this, and she just jumps out of bed and she's ready to go. So I'm like, Maxine. So So, you know, we have another cat that comes and joins the family because he's looking to mate with one of my cats. And I'm like, you just get out of here. The kids have nicknamed it Gail. So Gail the cat is making its way here. And I'm like, ugh, go away, Gail. So Maxine barks an awful lot during the night. So I'm like, I'm ready to not hear the dog barking. So I'm ready for a bed in my bed, which will be nice. So that's my goal today, is get that room clean, get him out of there, get him in his room. Do that today, and then where was I going with all this? I don't know, but anyways, gonna clean my room, get that done today. So anyways, sickness, that's what we did this weekend. I've got 2 more girls now that are starting with it, so yay, go us. I realized they have been downstairs, completely separate. Obviously, we're in the same house, the same germs. Sometimes you can contain it, and sometimes you can. This is obviously not a containable sickness because it's going through 4 of them now. So I'm like, see how they do today. They just started yesterday. So I'm like, okay, just stay there, stay. So I got 2 in the living room downstairs and 2 still healthy in the bedroom. Oh, so much fun. Sometimes sickness, sometimes you can contain it and it's good. And then there's sometimes where it just goes through everybody. I remember it doesn't happen every year, but every few years, I feel like we are out of the social life for like 6 weeks. Everyone's like, where you been? I'm like, sickness. Because it started with 1 child and it took, 5 days for the next one to get it. And then 5 more days for the next one. And sometimes it goes back to the first child. I'm like, so I'm hopeful not, but it was whatever. It is what it is. So this weekend was a stay-at-home weekend. What we did, it's been warm, not today. You can see it's sweater weather again. So yeah, I don't know what happened to our warm weather, but it's getting cold this weekend. So I'm back to sweater. I even turned the heat up yesterday. I didn't even turn the heat up in the middle of winter here, but I turned it up yesterday. I'm like, it's freezing in here. I was working at my computer all weekend and my hand was like frozen. I'm like, okay, I need some heat. So this weekend was good to stay home. It was nice on Saturday. We had a sunny day, so the sun came and there's no leaves on the trees, so it just beats down and that makes it warm. So that was good. So what I did let me show you what we did, or what I did this weekend. All right, it is the weekend time, so I'm excited. I'm finally get to put together something. Do you see what that is? See this company? This company sent me a guinea pig cage and we put that together, and our guinea pigs are loving life, living it, loving it. It's the chew-proof cage and it's working very well. The last one we had, they chewed and chewed and I was like, oh my goodness, they're gonna chew through that. Well, the last one has worked really good. So now they have a cat house. And so since we have cats that live outside. I know that's like a strange phenomena for some of you, but I guess I grew up with cats outside. We lived in the country. That's just what we always had. So and talking to people that live like us, are like us, they do the same thing. So I know it's just different for different people. So we have cats that live outside year round. If it's freezing, we'll bring them in, but year round they're outside and they're doing great. So I have a cat house because I have a makeshift one that I made out of a cage, covered, make them all safe so they have a place to go. But this is the actual cat house, and so I'm excited to put together today. So I'm going to work on this. It's going to take me some time, but I'm like, it's warm and sunshiny out up here on the deck. It's what I'm going to do. So let me start putting this together. This is the part where you go, did I put the sides on backwards? I have to see, I can't, the floor is supposed to slide and it's not sliding in, so I might have put the sides on wrong. I gotta do some figuring first. Okay, I'm staring at this going, what did I do? I'm like, I couldn't have screwed it in. No, these go in and go to the bottom. I was thinking they were going in the middle here, so we got this. Okay, one falter on that's quite all right. Let's keep going. This is actually going really good. There's the upper floor. Okay, this is awesome. What kind of kitty cat gets a little house? Yeah, these cats. So the problem with the cat food outside is that Maxine always jumps up and gets and eats it. So I always put it on top of their crate. Well, this is nice because I can put them on the little, I got it in the middle here, down here. So I'm excited to see how they do. I mean, a cat is, like I can't just call the cats right now and they'll come hang out in their house because they're not going to. So I'm gonna take their other house away, see how they do getting up here. I don't know, Mr. Grumpy I think is going to love his new house, and it's got a couple different levels. So it's got one in here. I'll bring the camera out when there's, if they come in, they better come in. So there's like a house level in here, and then there's a way to go down to the bottom and stay down there. So that's going to be very cool. So I'll see. I will keep you posted. I'll come back probably tonight and I'll get the kitties and see how everybody crazy little cat house. But this was super easy to put together. You saw me put it together. I got the one piece messed up, but it wasn't terrible. And even doing the guinea pig cage was pretty good. I did 2 guinea pig cages, so that's not bad at all, but very simple. Good little company. So I'll link this one below. Go check out their website. They got a ton. I know a couple of my viewers had gotten things for their pets on there as well. So all right, I'll see you tonight for this. Yes, a cat house. Every cat needs a cat house. No, it was a received product just to share with you guys. We got one for the guinea pigs and it's still going strong. It's like you can guinea pigs just chew everything, and you can see where they've chewed, but they haven't chewed anything that is of substantial worth to the cage, like where it will ruin the cage. So that I'm thankful for. The other one, they just chew like, you know, the stairway would be gone, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's going to crash off the thing. This, it's like tiny little pieces they're able to chew off, but that has held up, the chew-proof cage. And then the cat one, yeah, they're loving life. I had Maddie take the camera out this weekend and film the kitties, so I haven't looked at the clip yet, so let's see if it's good enough for what she did.
So these are our cats, right? That's Chi-Chi and that's Maxine, and this is their new house. It's very, very fancy. Fancier than my whole bedroom. And can you show them how we go inside? That's Patches. Hello. That's Chi-Chi. And that's Mr. Grumpy. I almost fell over. Can y'all go inside? Go inside. Show them how. No, not me. Go inside. Look, see? Go in. So I cut up some. Oops. Here, go in there. Go in here. He's like, nah. Go in. Go in. I know. Go in, you were nice and cold. warm. But you go through here. It's very cool. And I'm trying to get them to go inside. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. Look how cute. You wanna see yourself? I'm gonna try to put them in their little house, because why not, you know? And I'm not a very good vlogger. It's like, can't really see anything, can you? It's cold outside. Very cool. Okay, where should I put y'all? No, I'm just gonna like stop the camera and then show you. Okay, so I put. Oh, hello. Come on now. Look at him. He like touching my arm. He likes the camera. Hold on. They're like hiding here. Look at it. Oh, he went through and now he's down here. Going inside. Yeah. Go on in. That was a big yawn. Go inside, look. Go inside. Go inside. No. There we go. They were inside before I came out, but yeah. Hello. So fluffy and cute. But yeah, this is the cat cage. Very pretty. The cats. Very pretty. Where's... Oh, yeah, see? Move your tail. Yeah, see? Right there. He is rubbing against me. Bye-bye.
So the cat cage is a great thing for the kitties. They love it. Obviously, you can put, I guess you could put a tiny dog in here. Would you put a dog? I don't think you'd put a dog. It's a cat cage. I was thinking, would you put a dog in here? No, a dog wouldn't go in here. But Maxine, she wouldn't even go in there. But the kitties love it. So they have a nice enclosed cage, which is good because we, like I said, we just put something together. I think some of my viewers, because we have cats, we have outside cats. That's just what we've always had. And there's a lot of you that said that you made a house out of like storage containers, like cutting a hole in the side of the storage container, just a cheap way to do it. And I'm like, that's a genius thing to do, like cut the hole out of the storage container, you know, with the lid and stuff, and then they can go in there. I'm like, that's pretty cool. So they're living life, loving it outside there. So they are in. So now I've got a little closed in area with a little porch and everything. So pretty much hang out on the top of it, but they do go inside and sleep in there. So, and then I also spent a lot of time at my desk working on a project that I've been trying to put together and do. It just takes time. Everything, if you do something extra for your business, things like that, yeah, it takes time to do. So if you are working and filming every single day, there's not a whole lot of extra time on the side. So I was thankful for this weekend because I just sat over there most of the time and got it done. And then we also are doing a project out here in the back on the side here of my house, which you can see out the window. I told you we were working on it. We started, I don't know, a few months ago, and then it, you know, got cold. So we've been doing it in sections. And I think I was over there talking, someone said, oh, that looks really nice, but we're not finished with it yet. So we were over there this weekend, moving gravel, getting things going. So we'll get there. I'll show you that when it's all done. That's been a long going process, but it's coming along. I'm like, wow. So we stayed out there for a long time Saturday night, and then it rained all day yesterday. So I was like, and it turned cold. So I'm like, okay, we're done. So we'll see. I don't know if we'll get back out there this week to finish it up. We'll see. Just have to see how the day rolls and what happens, or the week rolls. But that was my Saturday, and the Sunday, I just stayed at my desk all day. I sat at my desk all day and worked and took care of sick kids. So made food. We made the food for the weekend was, I think it started Friday because I didn't make any dinner on my Friday video. It was the chicken chunks, and we had fries with that. The next day we had the same thing the kids were happy with, sandwiches in between, and there was salad. We made some wraps. Some wanted ramen, some wanted macaroni and cheese in a box. Yeah, that's what we ate. That, you know what? It was the weekend of, what do you want? And I'll make it for you. So nobody wanted anything too substantial. They kind of wanted to live off that. So we lived off chicken nuggets and tater tots and mac and cheese in a box, and it was just fine. And I had salad. I had a big salad too. I pulled out the salad and made a nice big salad, and that was our weekend. So I got to bed. Got woken up a little bit more last night because of the dog barking at the cat, but I'm here. I'm just a little bit later. I'm chatting away. I feel like I'm talking forever. We're going to get moving into our morning. So I'm going to start cleaning up the kitchen here. It's like already 9. Kids are going to be waking up. I'm thinking, why don't I just wipe up my immediate area because it's got stuff everywhere. And then I'll start on breakfast. The kids wanted pancakes for breakfast. I'll get pancakes made, so those are done, and then I can continue on with cleaning, because when there's sick people in the household and that, it's good to clean a lot. I know I've got out my wipes. I've even had these like just Lysol wipes. I've just been wiping everything down real good to make, you know, try to contain those germs if you can. So it's gonna be a good day. You guys ready for a great day? I'm ready for a great Motivation Monday to start my week out. We got a good week this week. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, even though it's 9 o'clock and not my ideal time. It's okay, we have all day. You have another 12 hours to get life accomplished. We're gonna get there, so we're gonna get there. Where do we get there? Someone asked me that. Where are you actually going? I'm actually going nowhere, but what I'm saying is that I'm moving forward with my day. We're gonna get to where a spot in our day where you feel like you accomplished something. That's the phraseology behind it. So, okay, you ready? Let's get going. Let's get going to go to nowhere. All right, let's go. All right, wiping off my counters here. Just filling the sink up with dishes here. There's a few dishes left over from the night. And the counters, as you can see, it's medicine and vitamin C hand cleaner and some wipes. That's been the staple on the counter, because every time somebody comes out, I'm like, use your hand cleaner before you touch anything. So getting it all good, wiping it down. We're good with a Norwex cloth, and then I'm gonna go back with some wipes just to disinfect everything. I'm gonna disinfect the drawers and the handles because everybody's touching everything. Everybody's been touching the ice machine too, so I'm going to clean that out real good and then just let it drain here, and then I'm gonna scrub it out. Use vinegar as well, let it run through once in a while, because if you don't use distilled water, it does build up in time on the tubes, and you'll have it be clogged. I had that happen. So you can also take it apart like every 6 months is what I do. Take the back off and go inside and take out the tubes. You can see it kind of crust up, but I'm gonna try to be proactive and run the vinegar through it more often, just to let it go through and just do the cleaning cycle, because it cleans it out real good. So because we've been using a lot of ice for orange juice and drinks this weekend, so let's clean this out real good. Okay, cleaning this out is probably my most unfavorite thing to do, but it's good. Run it through. It just takes longer to clean it out, but it's okay. Like, I don't ever clean out. Does any confession? I never clean out my ice machine in the refrigerator. Does anybody? Like, at all? Like, I'll dump out the container once in a while. I don't know, maybe once a year, maybe once a year if I think about it, but I never clean it. How does that work? Do you ever clean out your ice machine and all that stuff? I don't know. I just never, yeah, that's probably disgusting. Maybe I shouldn't share that information, but who does that? Who cleans out the tubes for the water and all that stuff? Maybe that's something I should be doing. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you clean out your ice machine in there. I just never have. So this is good. I'm just letting it goes through the cleaning cycle. You push it and it goes through, circulates the water through the tubes, cleans it all out, which is good. So I just used a wipe in there, cleaned all the sides out and everything really good. I will let it circulate. Obviously keep rinsing water through it because it's got soap and stuff in there and vinegar, and then run it through a few times and we're good. All right, well, let's wash the dishes. Let's be productive. Okay, finally. I'm like, I emptied it, cleaned it, ran it through, and then I like looked in the very tiny corner. There's like a little tiny spot. I'm like, oh, I need to clean that spot out. So let's fill it back up with water. And we should be good for ice for at least a few weeks. You can look at it and see. You can tell when the water is getting yucky. You can tell when you need to change it. So I say a few weeks, probably just next week. Okay, I'm not going to turn that on right now because it does make a big noise in the background, and some of you, obviously everybody watches on different devices and you can hear it really, really annoying and loud, and that's okay. So I'm going to start on waffles right now because it's not 8:30. I like that clock better. It's 8:30. It's not 8:30. I got to change that. So the kids, they like the Great Value. They like the Great Value pancake mix. I guess I'm assuming the waffle they like too. They said they want waffles, not pancakes. So I just put this inside here. I just gotta look and see how much stuff to add. So I'm gonna mix in the bowl here and spray my thing every time. I didn't do that last time. I hate that I have to bend down. Hold on. I think. Do you guys want to see the trash or no trash? No trash? Let's just turn you like right there. Is that good? There you go. See, it's like out of sight, out of mind, but I feel like you're off. So look at the trash. That's what that looks like. I'm just gonna add, I'm gonna do ×2 here. Put it in here. I think last time I was like, why is it sticking? Why is it not? And then some of you said, you're not spraying it every single time you use it. So I'm gonna spray it every single time I use it. I'll do 2 batches. 2, I'm gonna hear coughing children. You know when they're awake when they start coughing, because it's like time for medicine to wear off. We'll see how that goes. Ooh, it's kind of hard for, okay. We'll do ×2. I just made a huge mess there. And it's 2 cups of cold water and 2 eggs. Okay, 2 eggs in here. I haven't taken my trash out, so it's sitting in my house. I know. I just didn't. I don't really know where my tools are all going on this spot. It depends on which tool puts away the dishes, depending on if you can find everything. Because some don't always put them away. Because some that aren't here might not put them away. And they put them away and I'm like, where's all my stuff at? It's good. It's good. We'll find it. Okay, we're gonna wick this up. I just use grapeseed oil because I had that. I could do, I usually use coconut oil for everything, but I don't feel like no coconut oil today. So I will just mix this up. This is gonna be pretty thick. Is that it? Let me just rip my little paper off. I guess it's at the bottom. Whisk together. All right, we're gonna be hopeful that it works good. Let me put the lid back on this. I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla and some maple. Because why not? Okay, while we're doing that, let's continue wiping up the kitchen. Okay, let's see. Let's be hopeful. Yes! Let me get a plate. Ugh, this smells good. Spray every time. Let me get a wax paper. Sorry, these are great to have on hand. They're so, I mean, they're inexpensive. Like $6 or maybe $6, $7 for one. I don't really know how much, but I use them for just literally putting, you know, breakfast burritos, wrapping them or whatever. But putting them in between this will help. You don't have to. You can stick them on here, but they will stick a little bit. So look at that. They're turning out well. Good. What I'm doing is you can Lysol everything. So instead of spraying Lysol, I'm just wiping with a wipe. I never actually wiped this off. So let me just wipe this to get the yuckies off. I could just use the cloth, but I'm going a little extra today because of, you know, sickness abound. It's good. Germs. They're everywhere. I'm like, did I spray that last one? I think I did. I'm just making sure. I'm like, did I even spray this? I white stuck. Awesome, looking good. Okay, let's wipe the refrigerators off. I'm just gonna use these wipes. You don't have to use a regular cloth. Spray it with Lysol. I'm just using these because I have these, so when you have something, you use it up instead of letting it go to waste. Okay, while this one is going, do I have the kitchen wiped off? Is that all I have to do in my kitchen? I should check the pantry. Let me check the pantry. I usually do every Monday to see what it's looking like. I'm good. I guess I could wipe up my counter. Let me wipe up the counter, and then I was gonna go flip my laundry, but I will wipe up this mess here, and then my laundry is ready to flip so I can put some stuff in. Before I do laundry, I think I'm gonna boil my Norwex cloths. I do that once in a while too, every few months. So you just get your pot out. This is when you go in your garage and get your big giant one. I just don't feel like it, so I will do multiple. Fill up with water. I guess the key would be to have all your Norwex cloth, and I just remembered they are all back there with the laundry needing to be folded. So I gotta go find them. I will. We'll get this ready. I'll put water in here. I'll put a little bit of Norwex not dishwasher, the crystals, it's called laundry soap in here, and then I'll boil it, and you'll see all this stuff coming out. It's like when you strip your clothes, and I would see those things where they do them in the bathtub. Same kind of thing. So I will just put this right here. We will add it when I go get the rest. Okay, now I just want to do the last one so I can do my laundry. I gotta go flip some laundry. Alright, so yay, my waffles are done. How many did that make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 waffles. 7 good thick waffles. I'm just gonna put those in the microwave here to stay warm. As the kids get up and want to do breakfast, they can. Some might wake up early, some might not. It just depends on how they are feeling, because I haven't letting them rest because I need the rest. Sickness requires a little bit more extra sleep. So, all right, let's go over to the washer. I'm gonna take out my laundry. I think I can get my bedding in there so I can get it hung outside. Okay, I'm gonna do my laundry this morning, so I need to, there's laundry in here still. Let me dump this out. Okay, so got my laundry. So what I had is a pair of jeans. We were working on a project outside, and it involved glue, like a sticky glue. And like, you're exhausted, your pants are already dirty, so you don't really know how dirty they are. And I'm like, did I get glue on those or did I not? Well, I did. So I was seeing what was on here. So I actually just there's a little spot here, but it's actually coming off. So I'm gonna, because you got like a white line on the back of your jeans. So I'm putting a little bit of my, can you see? Putting a little bit of my Norwex laundry soap there, or a lot. Turning my water on because I just discovered that, and just scrubbing it with the Vans brush. I think if I got a stiffer brush, it would come out a whole lot easier, but that, it's coming off good. If you put that in the dryer, it's gonna set right up. Look at that. I thought I ruined my jeans. I only have one pair, so I thought I ruined them. I did not. Look at that, it's like gone. tarp. Okay. I think that was the only spot I had, hopefully. There in the pocket. I think it was in the front, was it? I can tell it's soaking with stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this all in here. A little bit of laundry, Norwex stuff in here. Yay! All right, let's. I'll put my bedding in after. I'll do this load of towels first. So let me go wash my hands. We'll go back in the kitchen. Okay, I found out my Norwex cloth, so I put the powder in here. Got a couple right here. I'm thinking, is that it? I'm thinking there's not any over there. I didn't throw any in. I thought maybe somebody put them in the wrong drawer. That can happen. That's okay. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's all I have. So anyways, put this over in your stove. Right here. Just turn it on. Let it come to a boil. You will see all the yuck in the cloth. You can do this with your towels. You can do this with your clothes and see all the yuck. Back in the day, my mom used to strip her clothes before everybody stripped their stuff. And I remember using it 28 years ago. And what you did to strip it was you took it had to be exactly equal amounts of bleach and dishwashing crystals. It had to be exact. If you mix those exact with hot water, mix them together, you can put anything, colors, anything in there. It will not change the color. Maybe on certain things, so test it out. I'm not gonna say it for everything because maybe some will bleed, but I would always take the kids' clothes and do that. And it would strip them just like people do now with that whole viral whatever. Same way, and that would work really good. But dishwashing crystals and bleach. I remember when I was with my dad, and he was, I came there and he had a bucket on his top of his dryer, washer. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm stripping the clothes like Mom would and putting them separate." I'm like, "Oh, that's good." So that's a good thing. So you can do that, but it's got to be exact, equal. It's exactly bleach, 1 cup exact, 1 cup of dishwashing crystals, and then mix that together with hot water. Stir it. I used to strip my diapers that way to get them really nice and good and clean, only once in a while, and then kids' clothes because they stained everywhere, so it worked. All right, that is gonna do its thing. Am I done here in the kitchen? I've had 2 cups of coffee. I feel like I should do 3. I'm on 2. 2 is good. Maybe we'll do 1 more. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's go to, this room is clean. Let me walk it this way for us. This room, I'm gonna take the trash today. The dining room is pretty clean. This is my can of Lysol for love. I use this because I put together that cat cage. And then last night I was like, when I sit at my work desk, I can like snack and munch, and it's not a good habit, but I opened up the cauliflower crisp and got here. So there's just that and kids drawing on the wall. That's fun. Okay, so I'm just gonna wipe this. Nobody even has ate out here. I'll probably spray it, or maybe I'll use wipes to wipe everything down. Get the chairs up so we can get a good vacuum and good things for Monday. Okay, I think one of my viewers recommended us putting the coffee cups on the bottom shelf. So I think I'm gonna do that because it is, like I had them up here. This is not very sturdy. This one is definitely very wobbly. They're like, you might wanna flip those around. So I'm going to. I'm gonna put our lunch, Maxine's Beauty Pads, I'm gonna put our lunch bags on the top one and use the bottom one for coffee cups. For safety, because you know that would be a bad thing. Someone said, I'd hate for you to come out and find them all broken. So the good thing is I have a lot. Like when I had them up here, I just didn't keep a lot of mugs. I've just got so many coffee mugs that are like meaningful. When you have, you know what I mean? When you, oops, these ones are just, these are disposable. So those, we were gonna get rid of those. I said, you know what, let's keep them because we could use them for a trip and just throw them away and not feel bad. But it's good to have the variety because it's good when you're, I like mugs have meaning, so most all my mugs mean something. You know what I mean? They go through a different season in my life. And so I do enjoy a themed mug, I guess is the word. Before I was like, oh, I only need 2 mugs. I mean, I do only drink from one, but my kids like hot chocolate. They like drinking things, so. All right, look at that. All right, I hope that makes, one of my viewers, they told me about that, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. No, I think you're right. It just seems to be getting heavier and heavier every day. But the back wall comes out. Let me see here. I mean, obviously it's not a real piece of wood, so you can't, you know, be too picky. But we got our nice lunch boxes here, so that's a good thing. Good, we got enough for everybody. Do I have more? I thought I had one more. Maybe not. This is for our marshmallows, because pretty soon we're gonna be back outside cooking marshmallows. Looking forward to those kind of days. Not right now, it's freezing. All right, look at that. This will be our nice lunch area. Look at that. Perfect. This, I just keep this here. Maxine doesn't pee on the floor. Rarely does she ever, but I did, when I was gone, I did put one on the floor over here because she was at home for a while, and I just didn't know, you know, she peed. I'm like, here, just pee on this, but it's very rare that we have to worry about her peeing on the floor. All right, I'm going to see if I can push that back piece in now that I fixed it, and then we'll keep going. Okay, so I'm going to mark down for someone to magic eraser. Let's see. Magic erase the chalkboard. They can do that. That takes them 2 seconds. So then I was like over there real quick looking for dinner. What am I going to do for dinner? I got to get some out of here. I think I'm going to do, that's really black. I was like, what do I need to do? We really like kids. I totally forgot. Stephen was looking for a drink when he was sick, and water is the best thing, but he didn't like Verner's, he didn't like any of that, and I'm like, I forgot I had orange juice, so I have tons of orange juice I bought months ago. So I've been making that up, so I'm gonna make some more of that. For dinner, I'm thinking I'm gonna do this. This is cube stick. Very rare do we have cube stick, very rare, but this will be good with a mushroom gravy sauce. I'm gonna put it over some noodles, and I'll do green beans with like some soy sauce, onion, and garlic powder. I'm thinking that'll be a good, I think that's a good dinner. That will be later. So I'm gonna just put this in the refrigerator. I'll work on that this afternoon. We have salad too, so we'll definitely work on that. Maybe cottage cheese in there, depending on who's sick and what kind of sickness is abounding in the household, but it's good. Do I have orange juice in here? Yes. I'm just gonna add the orange juice pack right here. Put this away. Okay, battery's in down. Let me just mix this orange juice up real quick. Someone put my can opener in the dishwasher. Kids, not in the dishwasher. All right, WD-40. I'll write that down, WD-40 can opener. That's not good. Okay, let's just, your battery's gonna die. We're gonna wait till it dies. Just kind of flop these in here. Saw that, I was like, ooh, that's bad. Let me change battery. I said, let me change the battery. I'll go in the living room, but it shut off. So this one's gonna go over here and start charging. Perfect. Okay, that's going. This is out. We're gonna have a great Monday. I'm gonna get kids moving in just a few. I don't mind them. I need to change my clock up there. Why don't that be a kid job? You can do that, right? Kid job. Change clock. Yeah, they can change the clock. I just don't feel like shutting her out up there. It's little things like I can do all this stuff. But, you know, kids need things to keep them busy too. That's important. Okay, let's come in here. It's not too messy out here. It's pretty clean. It's just got feathers from my couch that's pushing through and where I'm sleeping over there. So I'm just gonna kind of pick up, get the vacuums rolling. Okay, so this has been boiling. I'm gonna dump this out. Is it always good to see the junk in there? Do people like to see the yuck or no? This I wanted to let sit for a minute. Perfect. Orange juice for breakfast. Okay, so obviously you can see the yuck in here. See the water, how disgusting? It's just the brown, murky water. So I'm gonna dump this out. You don't want to burn your finger. And then just rinse it off. Basically it's hot, so I'm gonna turn my cold water on. And then I just go like this. So I can touch it and then squeeze them out really good. Because I'm gonna reboil them. This time with vinegar to get all this, the yuck out. So squeeze out as best you can. When they feel slimy still, they're not done. So slimy, like they feel coated. So I feel like the soap takes out a whole lot, but obviously you gotta rinse it. So I'm just gonna fill this up again and we're gonna put it back on the stove, let this do its thing. Okay, I'm over here by my desk getting stuff done. So I had written down, I've gotten a lot of cards lately. This one was from Tammy and she sent me lavender to plant. So I'm like, oh, so, okay, gardeners, Sarah, my gardener, can I just put this in the ground? Like the seeds, I know you should. It says sow seeds indoors anytime, plant outdoors after the last frost. What if I just sprinkle it outside? Let me know if I have to do that. So thank you, Tammy, for those. So what I'm gonna do real quick here, I got a few things to do here. Bathing suits, I bought bathing suits online. Finding modest bathing suits is a hard thing to find. It is very hard to find. So I went this year on Amazon. I go on Amazon all the time. Last year we bought bathing suits from landsend.com and found a bunch. The girls got all theirs there, and I got mine there as well. So the problem is, like, the measurements were off, so we had to return some. It's not free shipping, so it's just kind of, it's okay if you can't find anything, and the bathing suits last longer. They definitely last longer than the Amazon bathing suit. So I definitely will take it from Land's End. You spend a little bit more, but it lasts, if that makes any difference. So I, this year, just looked on Amazon because I wanted something, I don't mind the one I got for last year, but I wanted something that was, I really liked just like a sleeveless dress, like I think I got, it wasn't even it was, here we go. It was bathing suit material, double layered, and it had a built-in bra, and it was a sleeveless dress, and it just had a zipper up the back. But it was called a cooling dress or something. I bought it at TJ Maxx. I don't know, I think I had that bathing suit, I'm gonna say 4 or 5 years ago, and it was awesome. So all I did was put a pair of like bikini bottoms underneath it, but it was awesome because it was like a swimming dress, but it was like fitting. So it was nice. It just didn't stick to you. It was really good. So then now they're coming out more with cooling dresses and things like that. So you can find them better, but I still love that exact style. And so I've been trying to find that one. No, not much luck. I think the next year I looked and Sam's Club had like active wear, and it had like a skirt and a double layer top, sleeveless top, and I used that, and that worked good. And then I bought one at Land's End, and it was good. It worked fine, but I'm realizing when I'm at home I like something that's has no straps because I like to tan the top, but in the own privacy of my own home. So I bought one on Amazon, and it was just a simple tankini, I guess, tankini, you know, because I would wear a bikini. No, but just it had the top, and then it came with the like underwear looking shorts, but I bought a black skirt to go with it. So I got that for at home. But then when I was out, I wanted to get something that was a little bit more covering, but still like, you know, not too much. So what I found is I typed in tennis dresses. So type in tennis activewear. Not all of them are like a bathing suit. Some are obviously a little bit thinner where you have to wear a bra, but I bought a bunch. So I've got a bunch here to return. So I need to look up, I tried them all on. I like the one, it's just a simple, looks like a tank top with a skirt. And it's like lined, it's got the bra, it's got the like little shorts, like boy shorts underneath it, and a skirt, and it looks nice, and it's a bathing suit material. So that is what I kept. I had that one, it's in a turquoisey, tealy blue, and then I bought it in purple. I'm not sure which one I would like, but the purple was a little bit more see-through than the, or more showing, not see-through, than the blue. So I kept the blue one. So I need to look real quick on Amazon. So I got all the ones I picked out were with free return. So I need to look and see, so I can return these because I'm gonna throw away my boxes. See if any have to be returned in a box. Some have to be packaged up, but not usually. Once in a while I go and they're like, you're supposed to package this up, and I'm like, ah. So I need to do that right now so I can return my items. Okay, so I'm going to put everything in here. A couple of library books to return. So I'm going to put these. Now the bad thing is I am returning a lot of them, and so some look the same. So I wrote a number, like of which return code it is, like the first email, second, third, that kind of thing, because I'm going to get in there and return the wrong one. So this is good. This is going to all be returned. This stuff is going to go in my car. I got some cards here in the mail. And then some little boy likes Daniel Tiger. So Daniel Tiger for a little grandbaby. So toddlers need people. Remember my kids loved the little people, like the farming set. We had the farming people, we had the school people, like little people. Little people is what they were called, right? So Daniel Tiger is one of his, he likes watching it. Now I can't say it's favorite because it's one he likes, so got that for him as a little gift. So all right, that pile's gonna go to my car. I'm just gonna put this over there, or actually, no, I'm gonna put this bag right here so I see it and go, I need to return these. Okay, I'm getting hungry, but I'm gonna wait for a few minutes to eat. I'm gonna make vitamin C and water because, you know, I'm gonna do a lot of that. I've been doing a lot. I can't afford to get sick. I mean, I can just take the time. I guess the word is I don't want to get sick. So definitely cranking out the vitamin C with that boxes list is so cheap. So I'm going to drink a couple of these before I even have, oh, that sure doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. So I'm going to go for this one. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to drink at least 2 of these. I'm trying to drink water. Keep that in my body. It's hard sometimes. It's not hard. I just get busy and forget. So I just like, oh, I think the other day I was like, worked all day. It was a busy day and I was like, I haven't even had any water today. That's not good. So setting that in your mind as like, okay, like right now I'm hungry, but if I drink some water, I probably am not that hungry. I'm probably just dehydrated. So this is boiling. Let's drink this out. So what I'm gonna do, what else do I have to do? I have to keep on my only goal for cleaning is my bedroom, but I'm waiting because Jensen's in there, so I want to wash everything real good. And my bathroom, get that clean. The rest of the house, the kids will help take care of that. So it's good. I was just like, do I do a dinner or lunch here? But I feel like I'll just do the waffles. They'll have waffles, and then I'll make dinner in a little bit to get that set. So good Monday. The sun's coming out. That's good. It's showing 41 degrees. You know, it'll get warmer. That warm sun will come out. That'll make all the difference. So keep drinking. This is almost done. It's not even having the brown water. Then you know it's pretty good. When this water is really clear, which it is. So I will let these just kind of keep going, and then I will rinse them out. Okay, I just discovered something that's actually kind of funny to me. Okay, so I have my Norwex cloth. I usually always just use gray. That's the only color. I like them. I did get a purple one because they had a purple like hand towel and stuff I used for years. I just like the purple. So I have that in my window closet. This I had, and I'm like, where did I get this from? I'm like, I don't even remember buying a blue one. So I'm like, okay, I just threw it in the Norwex mix. I just realized it's an e-cloth. So it's funny because it doesn't work as well as this does, the Norwex one, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just use it anyways. But that I literally just saw that. I've had this for a while. I don't even know where we got it from. Maybe somebody bought it for me. But yes, that's interesting. So the difference, the microfiber, I always wanted to compare, here I can. The microfiber is definitely a whole lot different. Look up close there. See how this is more fuzzy, this is not. This like captures the germs. I know they have like the colloidal silver. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but people have done it and then used the black light and all that stuff to see where the bacteria stuff. And with the Norwex, you can see that. I guess I've never seen this one, but this one looks more like the cheaper one. Let me get it. Now I have cheap ones because these I use for my car and sometimes I throw them away. So, okay, so look at the fineness of that. That is more consistent with the cheaper one. See that? And then this is the Norwex cloth. See how they're longer, the lines? They're like grippy and better. So that's so funny. I don't know, like I said, we use it. I think it's one of those things, if you don't ever have one, do you know any different? No. Like if you don't ever have a robot vacuum in your house, are you dying and never able to function if you have a plug-in vacuum? No, you just use a plug-in vacuum, but the key is like what you actually have when you use it. So I don't know, I like the Norwex. My friend Heather does Norwex. Her name is linked below and she's a good friend of mine, and so I have her linked below if you guys want to get some Norwex stuff. But that's interesting, I just discovered that. So Heather's probably been watching this going, why do you have an e-cloth? I don't know why I have an e-cloth, I just have one. So, but definitely you can see the difference. So there's the cheapy, this is like probably, I don't know, $1. I think e-cloths are half the price of Norwex. And Norwex they're a lot more expensive, but they last you for a long time. So put this away. Let's go outside and hang these outside. Okay, outside here, I'm gonna hang these up just so they can dry. I'm like looking, I'm like thinking the kitty cats would be in their house. It's funny, they literally live like, I mean, they went inside, which is cool. Maddie and Autumn took a blanket and cut it up and put it inside there for them. So it's warm in there, so they've got their kitty food. And I couldn't find the other bowl, so I just poured it on the top today, but I just realized it fell behind there. So I'm gonna just hang these up, just up here to dry. Kitty cats are off. They are, what are they? Preying, like preying, not preying, but like P-R-E-Y, hunting kind of animals. So they are usually down in the front trying to catch a squirrel or a bird. We don't have a whole lot. When we moved here, we got a lot of kitties. I don't know, we've had a bunch over the years, a lot. And, you know, things happen to them, especially when you have a lot around. So, but they were all, we never had any birds. We never had any squirrels. I think my brother bought me a bird feeder, and I was like, it was up here for years, like 3-4 years, and never even once had bird seed come out of it. So like our chickens would come up and like get it out. So I gave it to our local librarian, and they have lots of birds over there, which is nice. And then we don't, like, I rarely see squirrels here. And, you know, like little chipmunks and moles, the cats do bring, you know, dead ones to my porch like cats do. And so, but I'm starting to see them more recently. I've even been hearing birds, which is kind of fun. I think in one of my videos I was filming on the pool deck and there was a hummingbird and it flew behind me. I saw it on camera when I was editing. I think I pointed it out and I was like, oh my goodness, a hummingbird. But I'm starting to hear them more. So when I come outside, I'm like, oh wow, you can actually hear birds, or oh, you can see them. And so I know Max Maine just ran down there. So I'm just jumped up in the tree. So, because they like to be down there, but usually, I don't know if you can see because it's so bright, there is animals down there, like kitties and stuff. So they get on there looking for their animals to hunt. They're not very successful because I don't think they've ever brought me a squirrel, which sounds horrible. I've only seen them bring like birds, but it's very rare. So they're cats. So it's good. It's feeling better. Sunshine's out. That makes a whole lot better of a day than freezing cold and rainy, which we had yesterday. So, all right, let's go back in and we'll keep rolling for a Monday. Okay, so I drank my water. I'm gonna have another one in a minute. I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs as well. I don't mind waffles, but I'm hungry for some like sustenance. Like, I didn't give you any. Where do I put you? And then I move over here. Is that gonna work? There we go, we'll go right here. I'm gonna just do some scrambled eggs. Last week I made, I think I just made a bunch, and then each day I had some eggs out of my bowl, which was nice. I don't feel like making that today, and that's okay. So I'm gonna just scramble up this amount that I have right here. Now I'll just do it with salt and pepper. And then, depending on who wants what, they can put cheese on it if they want, and then I'm just gonna take mine, instead of doing like, I would do like the tomatoes and all that fun stuff in there. But instead, I'm just gonna put the fresh salsa that I have I think Parmesan cheese. I feel like that sounds like a good thing. And put on some toast. Feeling hungry, eat something good. But drink your water first. All right, bring this over here. All right, I'm gonna take a break and sit down and eat this, and see you in a little bit. I gotta do my floors, mop them, but let's focus on eating and get the kids moving. Finished breakfast, flipping laundry. I found 2 more Norwex cloths that got washed, but I'm gonna do the stripping of them, so put some water in here and boil them on the stove. Got my bedding, gonna wash. Got that, I got my bedding in, I can hang everything outside, get some fresh air. That I didn't wash the down comforter, or just letting it air out, because he's been using it as a, he's like, your bedding's so comfy. I'm like, I know. Degermify. So when he gets moving, gets out of there, then I'll go in there and clean everything down. But they're doing good. Kids are moving, waking up. Just a couple more sick ones, which I already knew. So we're getting there. It's just slow moving. Okay, into the bathroom I came. I'm going to have to, Steven woke up. He said he was all itchy last night. And I'm like, oh, I looked and he's got hives. So he is allergic to the antibiotic he's on, which makes more sense because he seemed to be getting worse this weekend and not getting any better. And I thought, well, maybe it just peaked. I don't know. It's just because the antibiotic was not working. So we'll get there. So I had to call the doctors and get another script for him. So I'm going to clean my bathroom here, wipe it all down, degermify it, and then go to my bedroom and do the same thing. Okay, so I already cleaned the toilet and the floors, didn't show that. I am just gonna wipe. I think that closet's pretty clean. Go out here and start cleaning in here. Okay, I have rid the child of the room. So he's in his room now. I'm gonna spray this down, open some windows, get some fresh air. Okay, I got the vacuum going, I'm spraying it down, let it air out. Still get to burn all those in. It's almost empty, so I might as well finish the bottle here. All right, I'm gonna come up, let the vacuum do its thing, and move on to something else. All right, so it has been a good day. It is already, I keep saying, that clock says 2. The girls never change that clock. It is going on 3 right now. So we got all of our work done that we needed to do, sat and talked and did figure out what we have to accomplish today, things we have to get done this week. And then, like I said, I called the doctor for Steven to get a different script. So I'm actually gonna, and I started pulling footage of this, I was gonna edit it, and I'm like, I sat down, I just called, and they have his prescription. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to leave, and I'm gonna grab, I think a couple girls want to go, healthy ones want to go. And then we're gonna run to drop off my Amazon stuff. I have to run to the post office, and I also have to run to the, where else? Post office and UPS. Is that it? That's it. And library. I'm like, what else is over there? Library. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go pick up his script for him, and I think the kids wanted slushies, so we can get slushies for $1 at the gas station. So we're gonna go do that, and then I'll be back. I won't bring my camera, and then I will work on dinner tonight, and then that'll be good, and then call it a Monday. It's been a good day. Feeling good, getting stuff done. So, all right, I'll be back in like probably an hour and a half. See you, it'll be like 2 seconds. Okay, we are back home. So did our run-in, I went and, what did I do? I went and got a coffee because I have gift cards. Thank you. And got that, and then we went to the bank we had to go to. I went to UPS and dropped off my stuff. We went to our library, went to our post office, and then got medicine and slushies. That makes everybody happy. So they're $1, you can't beat it. So now I'm like, okay, it's so weird because it's like 5 o'clock already. I feel like it's so early, but it's actually not. There's like sticky on the counter. Let me get a wash cup while I'm talking to you. So I'm gonna start making dinner now. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do like cube steak with like a mushroomy gravy, and then I was gonna do it over noodles, but I've got those potatoes here that I got at the discount store. So I'm just gonna peel these real quick, put them in a bowl of some water so we can make mashed potatoes. Last time I let them run out of water. I won't do that this time. So I'm gonna peel these and do potatoes so we can make that. I got my meat over here. It's kind of thawing because it's still frozen. Yes, I left a lot of peel in there. People say you're wasting the potatoes. They were very cheap. They were $1 from discount store. After that, they'll throw those away. So the amount I peeled up is good. It's a good thing. So now what I'm gonna do is get my meat. I put it in the microwave because it was frozen. So I am going to just, on this plate right here, let me look here. I think it's just, basically it's flour, garlic, onion, salt, pepper. And then I'm gonna mix it up, and then I'm gonna put these steaks into it. Yeah, and then fry them, real simple. So let me go over, my camera's so stiff. Let me go over here and fill this plate up. Okay, I completely forgot I got Old Bay seasoning. So this is gonna be my mixture for my little steaks. I'm just going to like pat the steak in here and then put it over here on the stove with some olive oil and fry it. It's simple. That's what happens when you try shoving them on there and pulling them apart so they break apart. Don't let them break apart. Thaw them properly. I'm just in a hurry. It's good. So what I'm going to do here, I got that frying, I got potatoes going. I'm going to take some green beans here. Scissors. And put these in a bowl. And then I'm going to put some garlic powder and some onion powder. We're going to do a little salt, a little more salt because they're plain, and pepper, and a little bit of soy sauce. Or, yeah, soy sauce. Well, soy sauce or Worcester sauce. Is it called Worcester sauce? I know I say it wrong. It's okay. I think I'll do a little soy sauce. Hold on. Let me do that in here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of water in it, just a tad. And I'm going to put it in the microwave, and we will steam it. Put it over here. Let me check my steaks. So good. And then I think I got salad material. let me clean my mess up here and then I'll get salad stuff. So I've got salad, already chopped salad from this weekend. So I'm just gonna put all these cucumbers in here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a cucumber kind of salad weekend. And I think I've got a little bit of broccoli in here. Toss this up, it's good. And then they can add cheese if they want, and or ranch. Look at that, perfect. So that's done. I also have peas in the refrigerator. Right here, salad. This will be perfect. Have that. And then it's going good. They're browning over here. Let me show you what it looks like. Over here is looking good. They got like brown. So they'll get a little bit crispy, which will be nice. So I will just cook these like this, take these out, put the next batch in, and then I will make a gravy out of my cream of mushroom soups. I got Worcester sauce. Is it Worcestershire? It's not Worcestershire sauce. It's like Worcester sauce. Oh, it's all good. Someone will correct me, I know. But that with a little bit of beef broth, it's good. Gravy to go with the potatoes. All right, we're gonna make a quick gravy. I'm gonna add some water into the same pan. You're way over there. Should I bring you over here? Let me bring you way over here. Let me get you. Can I do it right here? There you go. I'm gonna turn my music off so I don't get copyrighted. All right, so add water right into this. There you go. And if you have beef broth, do that instead of the water, but I'm gonna use beef bouillon because this is only $5. Beef broth is fine too. Don't mind buying beef broth and chicken broth, but this time around I bought powdered. And then I'm gonna, actually I probably should let that come to a thickening. We're gonna do this a little bit different. Okay, let's stir that. Let me turn that up. All right, hold on. Hold on, where's there? Let's turn this on. Okay, so this is gonna boil and all those little pieces are gonna come up off the pan and make it taste delicious. Did I add onion? No, I guess not. Let me get a lot of onion. I'm just gonna add it all. You don't have to, you can wait, but. So this is my homemade cream of mushroom soup. It's awesome, so it's got tons of mushrooms in there, all pureed up. Great for kids. Throw those in the sink, someone else is gonna take care of those, and then basically, we're just gonna kind of heat this up right here. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna get, cornstarch is right in here, right behind you. Cornstarch with a little bit of water, and then I'll put it right in here. And I will stir it, and I will just add it to this. Can we do this? Cold water. There we go. So after this is melted really good, like wait till this looks good. Don't mind the pieces, but like look at the steak little pieces right here. It's like crispy. So good. And then let this come to a boil. Gotta get that mushroom, it's gonna thaw a little bit in there. And then we'll stir that, we'll whisk it all together, make a nice gravy. Are my potatoes done? Let me see. Oh, well, potatoes done? I think potatoes, a few more minutes. A few more minutes on the potatoes, you didn't even see that. Oh, well, right there, potatoes right there. A few more minutes. The potatoes I'm bring over here and drain them, and then I guess I gotta put them in a bowl. Let me get a bowl because of my bowl, I don't wanna smash it. Actually, let me choose my potato masher. Let me just do that. I think that'll work right there. Let me go get some stick of margarine and our dairy-free cream, not cream cheese, sour cream, and some dairy-free milk. Okay, dinner is done. So we're gonna have salad tonight. We've got some green beans, peas. My kids are used to cans, so we'll see how they go. There is the mashed potato gravy. Let me get my stuff out of the oven. This right here. This looks delicious. Look at that. Can you see that? Right there. So this is gonna be this little steak pieces, mashed potatoes, and gravy right here. Delicious. This is gonna be dinner. And then it is, what time is it? It's not 5, it's 6. It's already 6, that's crazy. So I still have to edit today, which is okay. It's just a little bit longer of my day, but that's okay. I slept in pretty long, so good day today. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and what we did and cleaning and all that good stuff. Come back again tomorrow. We got some more stuff this week, so I'm sure we'll be home, of course, keeping the sick ones at home, but we'll do something. So, all right, you have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow with another video. All right, bye.